Wow, that's heavy. Hey everybody, welcome back to the danebramageROCKS channel. All right, time to support those who support me and also have something in common. I chat with this guy on Discord. He's also a fellow reactor over in Europe. He loves the Eurovision Song Contest and he supports my channel. He's been following me for a little while. And he reached out to me recently because he actually makes his own music, more of kind of like this pop electronic music from what I understand. And he asked me if I'd be okay to react to one of his songs on this channel. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. I have jumped around his channel and I'll bring you guys over there as well because he does a lot of interesting things and, you know, just want to help support those that ask for it. And I'm like, it sounds like a lot of fun. So his name is actually Off Bop. And when he reached out to me, the song he wanted me to check out is called Don't Be a Party Popper. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out for him. Stick around afterwards and we will do the wrap up and find out all the things. Ready? Let's do this. Here we go. Yeah, so audio, video, if you will. And I, jumping over his channel and seeing some of the reactions, he has really good energy. He's very, very passionate about what he does and writing his own music. So I think it's just kind of fun. This all coming together. So Off Bop. Let's see what you got, bud. Oh, wow, that's heavy. Like, powerful. Okay. Huh. Funky. In my mind, I can see like a bunch of people like at a nightclub, rave, if you will, just like dark inside, just lights flashing and a bunch of neon, just kind of like doing that thing. Part two, actually, I'll say part two for after the song. Okay. Huh. Nice. Okay. Okay. You know, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. Uh, I'll tell you this though, keep at it. You know, continue growing and figuring out the sound and getting those smoother transitions and things like that and keep it a better flow. Nice steady beat though. You know what I was going to say part two is That sounds exactly like something that my kids would listen to. At least my oldest. My youngest is more into like rock and roll music and some hard rock music and things like that. But my oldest is definitely into that electronic EDM style music. And it sounds like a lot of the songs that he listens to in some of the video games that he plays, like Roblox or whatever that looks like. I'm not sure, but yeah, some of these rooms you go into, it's just that kind of same rave type music. And it sounds exactly something like the young generation is very much into these days. And so, not bad. Stick around for a few minutes. Let's do the wrap up and get introduced to this person. Very, very fun. Very, very cool. It's actually cool to see like other reactors in the community, you know, big fans of the Eurovision Song Contest, like going off and doing their own thing and trying to make a name and establish themselves. And it's kind of fun. And I'm glad to be able to try to help and boost that as much as possible there, because I know like he reached out to me. He's a big fan of my channel, so I always appreciate that support. So, you know, give him back if you will. But so Off Bop is an emergent artist in the world of electronic music, an ambitious techno and hardstyle rave producer determined to ignite every venue with pure mania, both on and off the stage. Keep at it, bud. If you get that stuff into like clubhouses or like nightclubs and stuff like that, good on you, for real. Since starting his musical journey in 2022, Pop Pop Bop has built a strong foundation on YouTube, gaining over 1,500 subscribers and releasing numerous single ventures across multiple genres, one full-length album and an upcoming EP set to drop at the end of October. And actually that just dropped. I'll show you that here in a second. While his music currently lives on YouTube, the party expands to Spotify in 2026. Awesome. Bringing full Pop Pop Bop experience to an even wider audience. His message to the world is simple: join the rave, be a bopper, don't be a party popper. Rave is 100% accurate on that one. His EP just dropped, so he's creeping 1.56 thousand subscribers. Awesome. 278 videos. And here's some of the songs that are in this pink overtone from his Locked EP. He's got the song Locked, Evil Twin, Boss Man, Bearer, Watch the Time, and Whistle the Whale. But Pop Off Bop, thanks for reaching out to me, dude. Good talking to you on Discord, and keep at it. This sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm really, really stoked for the journey you're on. Everybody else that's on this, pop on over his channel. I'll leave a link below. You know, watch a couple of his videos, give him some likes, get that guy some boosts, and support him any way you can, and I will truly appreciate it. And for the rest of you, thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, keep on rocking.